WXBT Delta weather.
It was a beautiful day across the Delta with bright blue sunny skies as far as the eye could see, but with that temperatures soared into the 90s, and that's where we are right now, still hanging on to the lower 90s across most of the region. As you can see, 90 in both Greenville and Greenwood, 91 for Greenwood and Jackson. And the other good news that we have is the dew points are relatively low. Those have been in the low 60s all day long. So although it is very warm with those temperatures in the lower 90s, that's all it feel like. It's not that muggy, hot, humid temperatures that we're used to this time around, and that's because we have this northeasterly flow bringing in some drier air, and that's what we're going to continue to see as we go into our Wednesday as well. But one of the reasons we are able to actually get those temperatures into the lower 90s today is thanks to the dry air mass that's moving, and we've had relatively dry conditions the past couple months, as we're actually right now under an abnormally dry drought. As for April and May, we're about 4 or 5 inches behind the rainfall totals that we should have at this time of year. So with the ground relatively dry and the dry air mass, temperatures were able to quickly soar and get into those lower 90s, a good 4 or 5 degrees above what I expected for this afternoon. And as we look across the country, dry weather continues to be the main story, and so we're going to remain on this dry and hot, humid conditions as we go through the next several days. So there is no relief for that drought conditions, and it could possibly get worse as we get the latest drought monitor this Thursday. We do have another little cold front that is beginning to make its way through, and that's going to bring us even more refreshing air for our Wednesday. And so as we go through the rest of tonight, that front will slowly make its way through, maybe sparking a few high-level clouds to begin our Wednesday, but I expect most of Wednesday to be on the clear side as we continue to have that northeasterly flow bringing in some very low humidity levels. Once again, that's not only at the surface but on the upper atmosphere, and so with the upper atmosphere so dry, that could still produce a few of those cirrus cumulus clouds that we're used to this time of year. So we could maybe see a little bit more cloud cover tomorrow, but I still expect a good bit of sunshine for most of our Wednesday. Then as we head into Thursday, that high pressure begins to scoot more off to the east, and so we'll wake up with a good bit of sunshine. But then as we go into the afternoon hours, as that high continues to push off to the east, we'll see the flow turn a little bit more out of the south-southeast, pumping those dew points back maybe into the mid and upper 60s. So it'll start to get a little steamy on our Thursday, but then we'll really begin to see the humidity levels really crank back up as we head into Friday and Saturday, along with temperatures also on the rise. So it's going to start to feel a lot like summer by the end of this week, but tonight, get out and enjoy. Temperatures going to fall all the way into the lower 60s. Open the windows and let that fresh air in if you're out and about this evening. Tomorrow morning will be a beautiful start. Temperatures only into the lower 70s with a lot of sunshine. Then as we move into the afternoon, a few high clouds, but it's still another nice seasonal day. I expect temperatures, thanks to that drier air mass, to maybe only get into the upper 80s. Some areas, though, could once again maybe touch 90 degrees, but it's going to be another pleasant afternoon. It's not going to be as humid. Then another perfect evening as we head into tomorrow. Temperatures falling to about 80 degrees. But then you can see it. The heat returns on Thursday. 90 degrees, 94 by Friday with lots of sunshine. Heading into the weekend, 94 as well on Saturday. And that's when we could even feel like temperatures push the triple digits. So if you're out and about, maybe heading up Riverfest, make sure you're taking those extra heat precautions that we always let you know. That's the sunscreen, drinking extra fluids, and wearing the sunglasses and hats. And then as we roll into next week, we begin to see the first chance of some showers trying to push back in, but right now that's still relatively on the low side. So we're going to be in this dry, warm period at least for the next 4 or 5 days.